Hi, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. I'm your host, Ross Benjamin of RBWins.com, and it's Wednesday, May the 11th, and I got a free pick for you in the NBA playoffs in the Dallas and Phoenix game that will be played on Thursday evening. That's May 12th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, the Suns have a 3-2 series lead after lambasting Dallas in Game 5, 110-80. And so Dallas is on the brink of elimination, and you would think they would come out with a high degree of urgency and desperation in Game 6 at home. However, I thought they would have a high degree of urgency and desperation in Game 5 too, but they didn't show up at all whatsoever. But I'm glad I stayed away from that game. In any event, folks, let's take a look at this matchup for Game 6. Right now, Phoenix is a 2-point road favorite, and the total is 212.5. This will be the 26th time that Dallas has been a home underdog since the start of last season. That amount of times really surprised me a little bit because Dallas obviously very good this year and not so bad last year as well. However, in their first 25 as a home underdog, going into Thursday night's game, I should say their last 25 over since the start of last year, they went 19-6 to the under as a home underdog in those spots, those 25 times since the start of last year. And there was an average combined score of 206.1 points scored per game. So the Mavericks not only have played a lot of unders at home this year, specifically speaking, they went 31-14 to the under at home this year. That's 68.9% of their games at home this year have stayed under the total. And when they're a home underdog since the start of last year, 19-6 to the under. So this is a team that plays low-scoring affairs, and they keep the pace of games down on their home floor. And as a result, we're seeing a lot of low-scoring games when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks. As a matter of fact, the last 3 games of the series have all gone under the total, and there's been a combined 199.7 points scored per game in those 3 contests. I look for more of the same here. I mean, look, Dallas had 71 field goal attempts in Game 5 in Phoenix. That's absolutely horrific from the standpoint that usually if a team even approaches that number, that low in number, when it comes to field goal attempts in a game, it's because they shot an extremely high percentage. However, Dallas not only 71 field goal attempts, but they shot only 38% in that game. They turned the ball over 16 times, and they continue to get hammered on the glass by Phoenix, who right now has an average of plus 10.2 rebounds per game above Dallas throughout the course of this series. Another thing to keep in mind is the Phoenix Suns have only been able to get to the free throw line 17.6 times per game. That's, again, is a very, very low average, folks. They're not a team that got to the free throw line a lot during regular season action, somewhere around 21 to 22 times a game, but certainly more than the a little over 17 that they're averaging in the postseason, and also their pace of play. The Suns for the year, 89 field goal attempts per game on the year, but during the postseason so far, just 83 field goal attempts per game. Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that they've shot at a very high percentage. I believe all but 2 or 3 of their playoff games, they've shot 50% or above. And I think all but one, they shot 48% or more. So when that happens, your field goal attempts are certainly going to come down, but it's not like they're playing at a rapid pace either. It's they're not playing run and gun basketball. They're very disciplined offensively, share the ball well, and take up a lot of the time, the 24-second shot clock, similar to what Dallas does as well. So Dallas, on the other hand, this is a team that averaged 85 field goal attempts per game throughout the course of this season, yet in the postseason, averaging just 81 per game. And like I alluded to, just 71 in the last contest while shooting only 38%. That's just atrocious offense. And I'm sure they'll be a little bit better in game 6 on Thursday, but not so much that they are going to put up astronomical numbers. As a matter of fact, I still think Dallas will have a hard time cracking the 100-point plateau in this game. And I could see this game playing out 104 to 98, 104 to 99, 99, 96 Dallas, something like that, or 104, 96 Phoenix. Score is something in that neighborhood, going well under the total. And that's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to go with this Phoenix and Dallas game 6 on Thursday evening to go under the total of 212.5. Let's make it 4 winners in a row. I've gone 3-0 with my free picks on the last 3 podcasts. My last podcast that we recorded that on Monday. That was for last night's games, and we cashed in as I had the Minnesota Twins game to go under Minnesota and Houston under the total. That game ended up 5-0, easy winner. And Doug Upstone had the LA Dodgers -1.5 on the run line over the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they absolutely annihilated the Pirates in that game. So 2-0 night for the good guys, 3-0 for me in the last 3 free picks. Folks, if you have not gone to my website, rbwins.com, you need to do so. Instead of just going from site to site looking for free picks, why not to get the best of what I'm going to give out? And boy, oh boy, my clients are making a killing since April 1st in the NBA, 29-14 with my premium paid selections in the NBA. That's good for 68%. My NBA 10-star top plays, which are my best bets, I'd never give out more than one of those in a day. And there's a lot of days I don't give out any. But my NBA 10-star top plays, 10-1 with my last 9, 10-1 with my last 11. All of my sports 10-star top plays on a terrific 21-5 run, which is good for 81%. So it's not only NBA top plays that are winning at a huge rate, but baseball as well. And prior to that, it was college basketball. And so the winning continues, folks. All sports run right now. I am 58-37, which is good for 61% over my last 95 picks. That's rbwins.com, where you pay a little to make a lot. And folks, since April 1st, I've been running these specials, and they're not going to be discontinued anytime soon. All my single game and multi-game daily packages are all guaranteed. What that means is quite simple. If you buy a $35 package and you don't make a profit, you don't win, I credit your account back $35. The same thing on a $49 10-star top play. By chance, if it doesn't win, you have my assurance that your account will be credited back $49. Now, also, my subscription plans, $149 for 7 days, $499 for 30 days, $3,000 for the entire year. And with all 3 of those subscription plans, if you're not making a profit at the end of the expiration date, I will extend your package until you do. I will never ask you for more money unless I make you money, or else you quit on me, one of the two. So in any event, there you have it, rbwins.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, folks. It's absolutely free, no strings attached, and you'll get the best of the best from not only myself, the likes of Doug Upstone from DocSports.com, Chip Chirimbus, veteran handicapper of ChipWins.com, Scotty Spreitzer from DocSports.com, soon to be Mark Lawrence next, starting in June from PlaybookExperts.com. So a lot of good stuff happening here on the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast on our YouTube channel. Give us a like and subscribe. And while you're subscribing, hit that notification bell, folks, because if you don't, you won't be alerted. And if you do, anytime a video gets published on our channel, you'll be alerted right away to say it's available. Until the next time, for Ross Benjamin, I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best.